Tomorrow marks 10 years since the mass shooting at the Binghamton American Civic Association that took the lives of 13 people in our community.
Ahead of the anniversary, I sat down with the current ACA executive director in the room where tragedy unfolded a decade ago.
We will never forget what happened in here.
Myra Garcia took the job as executive director of the American Civic Association just 2 months after tragedy struck on April 3rd, 2009.
There was a lot of pain, there was a lot of confusion, there was a lot of anger, but in reality, it did bring the community together.
A decade later, I sat down with her in the very room where the mass shooting happened.
10 years later, what is it like sitting in here?
I will never forget, what happened at the beginning, but 10 years later, the memories are still there. The people that was here, there was teachers, there was a student, there was volunteers, there were, parents, there was everything that we represent as individuals in our community.
A lot has changed at the ACA since that dark day. Renovations were made to this room, which is still used as a conference center, and a new security system was put in place.
When tragedy comes, you don't know when it's going to happen, and it can happen any time.
But leaving the center altogether was never a thought for Garcia.
This building, it has symbolic meaning to this community. This is a welcoming center for immigrants and refugees that want to integrate into this community. And the American Civic Association have been doing that since 1939.
When she stepped into the position, her mission was to rebuild.
Because of the mass shooting, what has been the most difficult part of your job?
The most difficult is building American Civic to be better than what it was in the past.
Because no matter the history, her focus is the future.
American Civic Association is here to stay.
Stay with 12 News throughout the day tomorrow for special coverage of services to remember the victims.